everyone, this is Sandra at the Whispering Well. So there is going to be some noise because I'm outside today and I've got the road right next to me, but it's so hot here that I couldn't film inside, so I'm outside. And also, if you do hear a gun going off, it's because there's a farmer's field just across the road and it's a crow bird scarer, and the gun goes off about every 20 minutes or so, a couple of shots. So if you hear that, it's okay, no one's being murdered or anything. So I just wanted to come on here because, as you can see, I received a package. It's like, yeah, packages. And as you can see here, you'll probably guess who it's from. Of course, it's from our lovely Gerald over at the Hermit Mage and at Tarot Stash. So he sent me this package, and I knew he was going to send me a particular deck that I've been so looking forward to receiving, because it's now currently sold out, which is why I'll probably just show you a few images and you can let me know if you want me to do a full walkthrough, because I don't really like showing things that are sold out, because it kind of doesn't seem fair. But you know, I mean, some people are not bothered, but so I'll just give you the option. What I'll do is, like I say, is I'll show you a few cards, and then you can let me know if you want me to do a full walkthrough in the comments. So this is the box. I've already taken the tape off, and I have just opened it up like this and taken the little note off, because this is back of it, but Gerald wrote me like a little private note there. So this is the deck, and oh my gosh, Gerald Gerald has put in an extra deck. Oh my gosh, whoops, no, not the camera, it's overexcitement. So, and of course, there's one of his stashes in the bottom. So let's take this box out of the way. Okay, so, oh my gosh. So let's have a look at the second deck, which is in here, that I didn't know he was sending. Oh my gosh, Gerald. So the second deck that is in there is the Deviant Moon, Patrick Valenza's Abandoned Oracle X-Ray Edition. How cool does this look? I mean, I probably won't open this one up now. Like I say, I didn't even know he was including this. It's so lovely. And you know, the other reason for doing this video is to say a huge thank you to Gerald, because the other deck that I'm going to show you, the main one that he sent me, I wouldn't have got it if it hadn't have been for Gerald, because we tried a different way, or I tried a different way to get it, and it kind of went a bit wrong, which is nobody's fault. It was the fault of the postal service, and there's nothing you can do about that. So yeah, so he sent me this. Oh my gosh, look at it. So I will do a walkthrough of this, guys. I'm not going to open it up now, but I will do a walkthrough of that one. So let's put that over to one side and unstick my arm from the bubble wrap. This is the main deck, so let's take the bubble wrap off of here. Now, it doesn't come in a box, this deck, but it does come in a bag, in a velvet bag. So this is the A Siren's Melody Tarot, and I first saw this on our lovely Deanne over at Blue Crescent Tarot's channel, and it's just turned into this whole nightmare of trying to get this deck, which is, as I said, nobody's fault. It's the fault of the postal service, but I was fortunate in that I was able to get it via Gerald. Well, Gerald has actually gifted this deck to me, which is really, really lovely of him, and I'm so grateful. It's really, really just, you know, the generosity and kindness of people in this community is just amazing. Always amazes me, because, you know, I always say no one has to send me anything at all. No one has to do that. But, you know, if people want to, it's so lovely that, you know, somebody thinks of me in particular and wants to send me something, which I think is really lovely. But yeah, so this is the Siren's Melody. So it's just got this pull off paper there, and on the back, what does it say? So it's by Lauren Sleeper 2020. But like I say, she has got an Etsy shop, but the deck is currently, I don't know if there's going to be any more, but the deck is sold out. So let's get this deck out. Oh look, there's like a little like Siren's Melody bit on the velvet bag, and this did come in a couple of different options. You could get it in a gold foil. So there's an extra card been put in the deck, which is this one, which is the 7 of Cups, and it's got the gold foil backs. Now the main deck that I've got here does not have this gold foiling. It has the same pattern but not the same gold foiling, which is totally fine, because I still love the backs even when it's not gilded like that, because to get that version it was quite expensive. So that's an extra card that's just been put in with the deck. There's a little booklet, says the Siren's Melody Tarot Artist's Guide. So it's literally just like a fold out. So it's just got a little bit of information for each one, which is, you know, it's fine. It doesn't bother me too much. And it's telling you here 12 the traditional nights, etc. So, and there's a website for the creator as well. So that's really nice, and it's in colour. So that's just like the little booklet that comes with it. And this deck, so it's actually got the plastic around it still, and you could choose between having not titles, how did she put it, like sort of descriptions on the cards, so like keywords. Yeah, that's the word, keywords. So you could have keywords on or not, and you could choose how you wanted that. Let me just have a look at this deck, because it's in a funny order, because it looks like the majors are at the bottom. So what I might do, guys, is go through, just have a quick look at the majors with you, maybe once I can get them sorted out, because these are all kind of backwards. You see, now you know the reason that I don't do actual unboxings, because this is what happens, and then you're like, you guys are all there waiting, and yeah, and nothing's happening. So I'll try and do this as quickly as possible. So it's really nice card stock. So these are the backs. These are the backs of the cards. As you can see, it's the same print as I showed you earlier, but not gilded, and it's the rose petal finish on these cards. yeah. But you know, there's a lot of ocean decks that have been produced, or sea decks that have been produced, sea themed decks, and I've not really liked any of them. The only other one I've got is the Dame Darcy's Mermaid Tarot. Now I've just noticed, and again this is nobody's fault, the cards haven't been cut properly. You can see there what's happened, but I'm not going to worry about it, because like I said, you see it's a little bit of a bump where it's not been cut properly. I'm not going to worry about it because they are sold out, so I can't get a replacement anyway, and you know, this was gifted to me, so yeah, so I won't worry too much about that. So what we're going to do, let's put them here. God, this video's a mess, guys, I'm sorry. This you see now why I never do unboxings, because I'm so rubbish at it. Right, so let's move it in a little bit so you can see the cards. So we've got the Fool, which is this lovely unicorn. Look at those pinks and stuff in the cards. So the wind's getting a bit windy out here now. Oh my God, I've still got them up the wrong way. Right, we'll have to do it this way round. Okay, so now, so we have the Magician. Look at that, I just love the colours in these. And I'm glad this hasn't got the keywords on it, although again, it wouldn't have bothered me too much if there had been the High Priestess. I just loved these when Deanne showed them. Trying to do this and working out where the camera is. The Empress. Look at these lovely flamingos. Oh, it's so nice, guys. And again, Gerald, thank you so much for this deck. I never thought I was going to get this deck, and I just thought maybe I'm not meant to have it. You know, kind of when things go wrong, when you try to get decks, things go missing or something happens and you think, maybe I'm not meant to have this deck. And that's what I started to think. I thought, well, perhaps I'm not meant to have it. But I loved it so much. I mean, the only other deck that I've really wanted, I mean, we all have decks that we want, but you know, ones that seem to be like really special to us personally, that really speak to us. The only other one that's really done that for me is the Bone, Stone and Earth Flesh, which I was fortunate enough to be able to trade for, and this one. So, you know, I count myself as being fortunate to have this. Like I said, I know about the top, you know, hasn't been cut properly, but it's okay, it's fine, because you know, this was gifted to me and I may never have had it at all, so I'm not worried about that. So, but aren't they so lovely though? Look at strength. It's like crystals. Yeah, these look like crystals. I mean, this is probably not picking up the colours as well, because they look a bit brighter to me than they do through the camera. The Hermit. Look at that, it's like a sea cave. So cool. That was the gun just going off in the background, if you heard that. Can you imagine? That's all day like that. I don't take any notice, but some people get annoyed with it. Wheel of Fortune. Justice. Wow, look at the purples in that. Look at those cool skulls as well. Yeah, I really love this. The Hanged One. That's a cool image, isn't it? I love the crystals in the corners too. Oh wow, Death. Simon, if you watch this, you may not, but if you do, I'm off. But it is only, it doesn't look like a real one, so you might be okay. I always try to give a warning because I know, you know, in case Simon watches it because of the moth thing. But this, I don't think this one's too bad. It's like some people don't like snakes either, do they? So I normally try to say about that as well. Temperance, I think that's a lovely Temperance. You know, actually, that mer person could be male or female. Look, you can't really tell. It could be both. Both, either one, or non-binary even, maybe. I think it's cool when they do them like that, where it could be either. Because I mean, some people might say, "Oh, well, it looks quite feminine." Well, I don't know. So yeah, it can be whatever, however you see it. The Devil. So this is a snake. Yes. So anyone that doesn't like snakes. But again, it's only like an artist's painting of one, so it's not like seeing a photograph of one. The Tower. Wow, look at that, a tree, underwater tree. That light bursting out from the top of it. The Star. And again, lovely purple flowers. You know, it's showing up much better off of camera than it is on. It's typical. And the Moon. Again, a couple of moths. Look at the Sun. It looks like a fruit. That almost reminds me of like one of those blood oranges. Judgment. Oh wow, look at that, really cool. And the World. That's our World card. So that's just the majors in that deck, guys. If you want me to do a proper walkthrough of the whole deck, please let me know down below and I will do that for you. Just like I say, bearing in mind that currently the deck is sold out. And I will also be doing a walkthrough of the Abandoned Oracle X-Ray edition, which Gerald has also kindly, very kindly included in this package. And you know, it just always like knocks me back that people would want to send me things. I'm like, really, you want to send me something? So I'm really, really pleased. I'm so thrilled with this, Gerald. Really, I can't tell you. So happy that I finally got the Siren's Melody Tarot and the bonus Abandoned Oracle X-Ray edition, which you were very naughty including as well, but I'm very, very grateful and appreciative. It's so very kind of you. And I just wanted to do this video, which was meant to be short, but it's actually coming up to 20 minutes now. But I just wanted to say thank you so much. Really, really lovely, kind gift. And yep, I should be back at some point with another walkthrough. If you want me to do this one, then it might be that, or it might be the Abandoned Oracle. We'll see. Okay, so I hope everyone's doing okay. I hope if you're in the UK that you're managing with the heat, and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.